Hi, my name is Mukta, and I've around 20 plus years of experience around student careers, placements, industry engagement, and employability. My career has never been a straight line, and today I'm actually grateful for that. I have worked across different organizations, moved cities, taken career breaks for family, and worked through relocations and even spent a few years abroad. So I also worked with NGOs, and during the time when I was not working, I was actually very actively involved in whatever events where I could get a opportunity to connect with industry. Today, I'm back in the professional space, a restarter, working in employability and industry engagement, supporting globally educated international students and graduates for meaningful career opportunities. I don't feel I'm starting again. I feel I have brought every chapter of my life with me. My comeback has taught me that a break may change your path, but it doesn't erase your experience, capability, and ambition. So, if I have to share my comeback story, which is very big, but to share it in short, I took my first career break where I was needed to take care of my daughter, and there were other family responsibilities. And once she was actually taking care of herself, I restarted my career, and I was doing well, but then I had to move out of India because of change of my husband's job. And at that point of time I was very happy because I thought I'll get some international experience, but COVID happened, and we all know how COVID changed our life. So all this while I was not working, I actually did whatever I was desiring to do. I did cycling, I got into dancing. I actually, I would say, I completed most of my bucket list things. So once I was back, something was there which was driving me to come back. And my daughter, my biggest cheerleader, she was always there to motivate me. And I just restarted 1.5 year back, and this whole phase actually taught me that life is uncertain. What we plan, that doesn't happen. So all this while, when I returned, I got this opportunity which came through a old professional network. And while I was actually on break, I joined Herki, and the sessions really helped me to reboost my confidence. And it gave me the confidence that why not me and why not now. So I remember around 2 3 months I was very active with Herki, and there was one session in particular where the trainer said that you should look back what you achieved when you were working, and that will give you back all the confidence that yes, you can do it. And here I am, and I restarted. So during this whole journey, yes, there were challenges. The biggest challenge was self doubt, because we doubt ourselves whether we can do it or not. It was not the capability, but yes, it was the doubt. And there's lots of perception when a lady from work wants to come back. Why do you want to work? And there are questions around. But my take is that it's not money, it's not designation, it's your identity. You build yourself. You need to have something to look forward every day. You need to know, tomorrow is a new day and I'll be achieving something. So all this while I was connected with my industry friends, I kept learning, and remain technology friendly, which actually helped me. So I came back when AI was coming. So I never felt, it never scared me. But yes, gradually I learned to step out from my comfort zone, and every restart required me to say, I may not know everything today, but eventually I can learn it. So, actually, this career break experience was something which helped me to understand me better. It made me more adaptable. I moved places, I moved countries, and I learned a lot. And actually, my when I restarted, all this while, I used to feel, I have a setback in career because I was moving around. But for my present role, this moving from one place actually helped me to get this job, because later I was told this actually tells that you are adaptable. You can very well get absorbed in new environment. And that's where, all this time what I was thinking is something which is it actually turned out to be a blessing for me. And they saw someone who has repeatedly adjusted to new environment, learned new things, and built relationships, and still remained positive and committed. So this was very important realization, that sometimes what we think are gaps is actually our story, which becomes stronger. And I would say this is the strongest part of my career, where a comeback came to me because of my breaks and moving across places. Today I'm working in as an employability and industry engagement expert, helping students to connect with the industry. And after almost 2 decades, I feel I have found a space where my experience, relationships, industry understanding, and passion for helping people build careers come together. So this is something which is very, very meaningful to me. And yes, lastly, a message to any female who is uh, planning to take a break or is on break. Just don't think that don't think you're behind. There might be a pause. Your journey might change, your roles might change, but you're not starting from zero. You will start from where you left. And you're starting with the experience which you already have. So that experience nobody can take away from you. Your skills may gather some dust, like, for example, if we keep books on a shelf for a long time, they might get dust. But if you just remove the dust, there's complete knowledge inside the book. So it's just you have to gear yourself, and always keep yourself busy learning something new. Post covid, with the technology, there's so much which you can learn sitting at home. So give some time throughout, stay connected with your industry, attend sessions, use LinkedIn. And least what you can do is you can join some NGO and just contribute back to society. If you cannot work full time, give some time where you are with people and doing something which is meaningful. And also I believe, we females don't ask for help, so please ask for help, please delegate. And that actually helps you to balance your personal and professional life. So this journey has taught me one thing, that नई शुरुआत के लिए उम्र नहीं होती, नया विश्वास चाहिए. So it's actually your manifestation and belief in yourself, that you can do it. And you don't need a new age to begin again. You just need a new belief in yourself. And I am grateful for every pause, every move, every challenge, and every restart, because none of this would have been possible if I would have not gone through that phase and that journey. And every phase prepared me for the next. Thank you.